I'd like to introduce two very special people who wanted to say a few words. Loud and clear. Hi. Who are you?
I'm Alice. And I'm Toby. And we just wanted to say, Mom, happy 40th birthday. We love you very much.
Thank you, Emma.
You say that.
Give her a hug and a kiss.
I think we're going to get us.
Yeah. Never seen Toby shy.
I
was going to say, Toby get shy.
I know, I'm like, what was the show this about?
She was going to say.
Alright, and
Actually, I was saying my line. Alex just forgot.
so there's one more person who had to speak, and I literally couldn't get the printer to work, and that's a whole joke in our house, which I won't even begin to say, so I did use it here. It is not a joke. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming today. Janet is very appreciative that you're all here. I know we've said that as we walked around and everything, but it really means a lot to her. So thank you all. First of all.
Thank you.
For those of you who don't know me, I am Lou Diamond. I bring this to your attention as amongst this company, I'm more frequently known as Janet's husband, Alec and Toby's dad, Bonnie and Elliot's son,
And my son-in-law.
and Fanny's son-in-law, Melissa and Audrey's older and balder brother,
My nephew.
Rocky's owner, coach, and that guy who runs bingo at West Orchard once a year on family game night. I also wanted to take an opportunity to thank the next most important person in this room, and that would be my lovely mother-in-law, Fanny Weeder. Herb, who's not here today, couldn't make the trip, but obviously we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So we want to thank you as well. Thank him. Okay. As I began planning this lovely event, and specifically this speech, I realized that this audience needs a bit of an education about Janet, as you all know her from different periods of your life. I want to clear up a couple of misunderstandings and clarifications that I think you've all heard of but are not really sure, and this is a perfect audience to do this with, okay? 1. Janet is from Columbia. Not the university, the country. No one ever believes it every time they hear it. 2. There are Jews in Columbia. This is another thing there really is. I've been there, I've seen it. There's a whole community, a temple, and everything. Okay? And 3, to really break every stereotype out there, Herb and Fanny are not drug dealers. This was a huge disappointment to me, and I learned this when we were dating. I'm here to make clear that they're not in the drug trade whatsoever. She grew up in Janet, in Bogota, all very good. I will say that some of their friends might be accountants for drug dealers, but that's not really important. No, but seriously, she did grow up in South America, and she grew up in a bilingual home. Herb is from the Bronx, and Fanny was from Colombia. So there was a lot of mixed language going on, and you've kind of heard some of this. And it was confusing for Janet at first, and this is a true story, that pretty much for the first 4 years of her life, Janet really wasn't speaking at all. Just too many confusing things going on in multiple languages. So eventually they went to the doctor, and the doctor said, listen, I want you to pick one language in the Weeder household, and Spanish was it. And then finally Janet came around to speaking, and she's been making up for it ever since. Regarding this bilingual talent, some of you have seen it in action. It's pretty amazing actually, because my wife has the ability to speak and think both at the same time, paired with multiple streams of consciousness. Now I understand for all the women in this room, this is no different than what you do every single day. This is what women do, but with Janet it has a little bit of a flair because of the multilingual part. Let me give you, por ejemplo, un example. I want to describe something Janet would say, or the way that she would say it at a typical, let's say, weekend day in the Diamond household. I want to remind you that everything I'm reading is just Janet speaking. I don't have a pitch of voice, so you'll have to be creative. When you go to the store, can you make sure to pick up some lettuce, and we need milk? Me olvidó una cosa en mi oficina. Kids, your father's going to drop you off at practice, and then... ¡Ay, el perro! Oh. Rocky, sus pies está sucio y mojado. Lou, you have to wipe his feet before he comes in when it's raining outside. Alec, Your jacket. Where is your jacket? Toby, terminaste tu tarea? Did you finish your homework? You have to get it done or there's no sleepover tonight. Okay, get in the car with your father. No, Rocky, you stay. Honey, make sure to check the date on the lettuce. Ay, Dios mío, I forgot to send that email. Y mamá está en el teléfono. Un momento. Mami, aló. Ay, es ridículo. Alex se perdió su chaqueta otra vez. And Lou left the dog in the house without wiping his feet. No, 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 los pies del perro, no de Lou. And he tracked up the whole floor. Mommy, Rocky, not Lou. Un momento, mami, yo tengo un beep. Hello? Honey, the bags of lettuce are in the vegetable section. Check the date. Don't take the first one, and take the one in the back. Look for the refreshes date. Oh my goodness, I found Alex's jacket. The dog's wiping his feet on it. Hold on. Lou, I have my mom on hold. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Mami, aló. Ay, es mi esposo estúpido. Él no sabes where the bags of lettuce are en el supermercado. Okay, by the way, this really does happen every day. I'm not kidding you. It's scary. And when Fanny comes over, it's like, you know, triple fold. They throw Yiddish in the mix. It doesn't know what else. Okay, on a lighter, more serious note, I'd like to personally thank you, Janet, for putting up with me for all these years. Like most men, I'm completely oblivious to the things I do wrong, as my sisters will let you know. So I wanted to take this moment to apologize to you for many things. One, for occasionally leaving clothes on the floor. Or forgetting to turn off the lights in some room in the house. For not properly adjusting the heat on the different floors and the levels of the house like I should, and I really just don't know how to use the thing. That's why I don't do it. For leaving you with the car with the gas tank on empty. I'd like to state to everyone in the room, this is a Diamond family trait. It does not skip a generation, which means, Alec, you're doomed as well. So, for not selecting the latest freshness date amongst the selection of every item in the supermarket, for not wanting to take the dog for a walk in sub-zero degree temperatures, for not remembering who we have social plans with Saturday night 3 months from today. Where's Lisa? For not being able to solve your computer problems when I'm at work and you're complaining that something is not working the way it's supposed to be doing, as if I'm like tech support. For not being able to provide directions to you when you're lost in New Jersey and I'm still at work at my desk where I get no idea where you are and where you're going. For being 40-year-olds and still having a fantasy baseball team. For continually convincing you that a round of golf can be played in under 4 hours. And most importantly, for not fully understanding how long it takes for a woman to get ready to leave the house. I apologize for you and all these different things in our years. In all seriousness, we're here to toast you and honor you today. As you can see by the attendance around here, you are loved by many, many. You're an incredible wife, you're a super mom, you're an amazing person, my partner in all our endeavors, my best friend, and the love of my life. As the expression goes, and it's on your table in front of these very cute M&Ms, if anyone wants to know how to get multicolored M&Ms, call me. 40 is the new 30, so you have a long way to go. And I look forward to spending as much of that time with you as possible. Feliz cumpleaños, te amo mucho, I love you.
That was hysterical. And I feel bad, like, in her entire video.